Women who understand red meat daily, cooking everything in butter, raw milk, not skipping breakfast, waking up at sunrise, blue blockers after sunset, heavy lifting, protein at every meal, eating in season, beef tallow on your face, supporting local farmers, and defying hookup culture. This is such a good start. This is just weird. Listen, if this is the way you're trying to live your life, cool. Good job that you figure out what feels comfortable for you and what you want to do. But trying to be like, okay, because I do this, I am better than you is such, it's just horrendous. I mean, that's gonna be the topic of this entire video. Listen, if you just post this because you're looking for other people who are like interested in the same thing and who do similar things than you, kind of understandable, but the undertones you're giving is very rude, you know? Either way, this is gonna be an interesting one. Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. I'm not sure if you've ever done a Not Like the Other Girls before, but that's what we're doing today. I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest, but we're gonna get through this somehow. But either way, you know the deal. Before I continue, y'all gotta get hydrated. So grab some water, or some tea, or whatever else you like to drink. And then we'll check out some more fun memes. Are you hydrated? Good, let's go. So many young women waste their most fertile years pursuing a college education and a career, rather than marrying, bearing children, and keeping their home. This is not God's will for young women. Laurie Alexander. I personally could not care less about God's will about anyone. I mean, I'm not a young woman, but I don't care. Again, if you think this is the right way to live your life, to get married young and start a family and, you know, be a housewife, good for you. Good for you. If that's what fulfills you and makes you happy and that's what you want to do, I'm not coming for it at all. That's your choice. I would never want to. I never want kids, period. I am glad I'm not married and already have like 2 or 3 kids, because that literally just sounds awful to me. Why would you try to shame other people and be like, no, but this is what you should do? No one gives a shit about your religion. No one gives a shit. I don't care that that's your religion. If that's your religion and that's what you want to do according to your religion, cool, but your religion doesn't get to dictate what other people do. You know? I won't put up my Christmas tree until mid-December. Beach girl for life, but I love the mountains too. I don't get the hype over Taylor Swift, coffee always over tea. And trying to pull a super quirky facial expression. Because again, this isn't even a thing that's gonna be so rare. You know, the whole putting beach towel on your face and eating beef every day and getting a lot of protein and lifting heavy is probably gonna be a lot more rare and a lot more not like the other girls than loving the beach or mountains or not liking Taylor Swift. Because I know a lot of people do, but a lot of people also don't. This just seems really weird. Because this seems like the type of thing you would put on your dating profile, because it's like, hey, this is who I am, and if you're interested in dating me, you better get with this. And if this is not what you vibe with, then, you know, better swipe the other direction. That seems fair, but it just seems weird. You know, the things people use to make themselves feel different and special, it just seems weird. Loyal girls don't exist. Actually, we do. We just ain't blonde and half naked in the club every weekend of our lives. I mean, to be fair, yeah, if you're looking for a loyal partner or like a long-term relationship, trying to find someone in the club to hook up with might be the wrong approach. I'm not saying it's never been done. It just seems like the wrong approach because, yeah, most people in the club are just looking for a good time. And they just want to either find a hookup or just go out dancing and have a good time. Not really looking for a long-term partner. I mean, something might still happen. Like you meet someone and you hook up and you realize, hey, you know what? This is cool. Let's meet up again to hook up, and then something more develops. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't. But again, coming for it and being like, no, but I'm better because I don't is so weird. It's so weird. To be fair, people have a hard time being in good relationships. Loyalty isn't the only issue here, but again, just because you don't want to be half naked and are blonde and aren't in the club every weekend doesn't mean you get to come for those people, because that's what other people want to do with their lives, and that's their choice. You know? Other girls. Dyed hair, long nails, makeup, listens to pop. Me. I do these things too. It's not bad to be feminine. Don't tear other women down, let everyone live their life. Okay, this is not going in the thumbnail because it's not provocative and not this subreddit in a nutshell enough, but honestly just agreed. This is what I keep saying. It's okay to do these things. Honestly, even if you want to be like, no, I'm so different than other girls, you're still gonna find so many similarities with these girls that you want to come for. It's ridiculous that you keep trying to be like, no, I'm different. I guess we all want to feel like special. I get it. But if the only reason you can feel good about yourself or feel special is to tear other people down, then you're doing it wrong. Quirky girl. Shames normal stuff, eats a lot of food, lacks basic hygiene. Oh my god, so sporty, acts scary, wants male validation. I'm not a hoe like them. Me and the girls at school. Self-care, funny, loves boy stuff and femme stuff. Eats a lot of food, has guy friends, black and white and cold tone clothing, doesn't brag about how different they are, and put other girls down. Honestly, again, if you only feel good about yourself because you're tearing other people down, or if that's like your go-to, you have some issues and you're doing it wrong. Because it's okay if you like other stuff than most people do, or if you're into stuff that other people in your class aren't. Honestly, I was super obsessed with Michael Jackson as a teenager. Was anyone else in my class even really listening to him? No. Did I go around and be like, no, but I'm better than you because I listened to Michael Jackson? No. Do I think everyone had a horrendous taste in music? Absolutely, and I stand by that. But I didn't go around and be like, okay, no, but you listen to really weird music, so you're like so weird. Because I don't care. As long as I don't have to listen to it, I don't care. It's okay if you think your taste in music is better. It's okay if you think your style of clothing is better. But that doesn't mean you go around shaming other people for that. You know? I don't drink coffee, I've never seen Star Wars, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift, and I don't do Halloween. What do we have in common? I love coffee. I have seen Star Wars, but it's been forever and my memory is really bad. Not a fan of Taylor Swift. Like, she's okay, but I don't actually like listen to her, really. And I do Halloween because Halloween is cool. So from these points alone, I would say not a lot. But I think you're drinking tea, and I like tea too, or hot cocoa or something. Listen, you will find similarities with everyone, same as you will find things you don't agree on. With literally anyone. Just anyone. Because a few of my best friends, like sometimes we just are so similar and agree on so many things, but then there will always be things that we don't agree on. And honestly, as long as you don't go around shaming other people for the things you do disagree on, you don't have issues. So, I'm not even sure this counts as a I'm not like other girls, because I don't know, it doesn't give the same kind of undertones of, okay, because I do these things I'm better than you, that these other posts have. But I still want to include it because honestly, I feel like if you watch the rest of this TikTok, it might have those vibes. I'm not sure. This is how women should dress at the gym. See, ladies, it's not hard. You can do it too. Believe in yourself and stop being a whore. Okay, but why is he exposing his arms like that? He's just doing it for attention too, right? He just wants all the women to throw themselves at him, right? Exposing his arms and his shoulders like that. Listen, wear whatever the fuck you want at the gym. Like, sure, some parts should be covered. Yeah, you shouldn't walk around naked. But if you wear a sports bra and leggings because that's what's comfortable for you while working out, who cares? I mean, a lot of people apparently, but if that's what's comfortable, that's what you should wear. And if you like wearing baggy t-shirts or loose sweatpants, go off. As long as you feel comfortable working out and you can put in the work you want to for yourself at the gym, it's literally no one's business. Why is it 2023 and we're still policing what other people wear or don't wear? and slut shaming people for wearing clothes that were quite literally designed for working out. Why are people like this? What's with these comments? I'm a woman and I found this funny. Do most women seriously not enjoy basic offensive humor? I've told way more offensive jokes than this. This was practically nothing. Have you people even watched Family Guy, let alone South Park? Take a joke, laugh, live a little. He clearly wouldn't talk to a woman like that meaningfully. Don't live a sad, humorless life. Women don't know how to handle often offensive comments from men. Ugh. Listen. What even? You know, you're not actually better than other women because you make misogynistic jokes as well. Because the thing is, if it was literally just like a joke and people would only ever mean these things as a joke, it wouldn't be an issue because then it'd kind of be funny. But you are aware that misogyny is a thing and that a lot of people, especially men, hate women and don't really view women as people. And that jokes like these really do not help the situation because a lot of people who will make these jokes don't just mean it as a funny joke and actually love women and appreciate women. A lot of people who make these jokes are low-key misogynistic, whether they know it or not. So, trying to pretend you're better than other women is also kind of a dumbass move because you're aware that it doesn't help. Like, men won't value you more. They might talk to you more or say they appreciate you more because you're not like other women. But at the end of the day, you're still a woman in their eyes and they still don't really view women as people. So stop being ridiculous and trying to be like this. Other people at 3 a.m. versus me at 3 a.m. We're not the same, sis. Well, listen, I usually sleep at 3 a.m. So I don't really care what you get up to as long as you're not in my vicinity and I don't hear what you're doing at 3 a.m. So I really couldn't care less what you do. But again, the whole I like snacks and I like eating is so old. We get it. People like body shaming women and telling women they shouldn't be eating anything really except for salads. But then going around being like, no, but I love food is so ridiculous because guess what? A lot of people love food. A lot of people do. A lot of women do because guess what? Women are people. So trying to say, okay, I don't cry at my phone, I eat snacks is kind of weird. I listen to Taylor Swift. I listen to Katy Perry. I listen to Olivia Rodrigo. Okay, well, I listen to The Neighborhood, Arctic Monkeys, Adele, Kanye West, Lil Peep, Oasis, The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar, Bruno Mars, and I don't even know this last one. I know this isn't an event, I just wanted to post something different. I mean, I get kind of the whole, okay, well, I listen to these people or these groups because, yeah, kind of that's just what you listen to and that's the types of music you like or the style of music you like. Cool. But again, kind of trying to post it in a way of, okay, no, but that makes me better than you. I'm inherently cooler and better than you because I listen to different music. Listen, people who listen to these same groups are gonna think you're cooler. But you're aware that, especially taste in music or food or whatever is so widely different that kind of being like, no, but I'm better is so ridiculous. Oh, baby girl, you're not like the other girls. No, actually, I am the other girls. I love this comic. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I feel like a lot of girls when they were younger did probably view this as a compliment because considering how many people that are that even in adulthood make jokes of or post things like, no, but I listen to these groups of musicians, I'm better. It's not surprising that especially young people who realize they don't have to put other people down to feel better about themselves kind of post things like these. So I really love this comment. I really love this comic. Trying to reach the side of women that don't get nails, hair, brows, or eyelashes done, don't care for Botox or fillers, don't keep up with fashion trends, don't live a luxury/lavish lifestyle, just regular and relatable girlies living their best and simple life. No hate to these girlies, just feeling delulu trying to find my kind of girl. Honestly, I'm not even gonna come for this. Because, I mean, I know that in the comments there are still gonna people who will hate on those girlies. But honestly, she's just trying to find people who will enjoy her content based on, like, shared interests. Honestly, I'm not gonna come for this one. Listen, she knows what she wants out of life, and she's like, hey, I wanna find people who listen to similar things. This is what I mean, because this is not giving the kind of shady vibes of, I do actually hate these other girlies. You know, so honestly, I'm not even coming for this. So, am I the only female that never made a twerking video, fans only or whatever it's called, used someone for food, set someone up, had a sugar daddy, or did anything degrading? If so, then cast me out and put me on an isolated island, because this generation of females got me all the way fucked up. Okay, well, this is the polar opposite of the comic, because this is very, like, no, I know I'm not the only one, but I low-key think I'm the better woman. Like, I'm better than all of you because I never did a twerking video. Listen, if you wanna keep it subtle and not post twerking videos or do other degrading stuff, I don't even know what you mean. And I'm kind of glad I don't understand you, because you seem really weird. Because again, if you don't want to post twerking videos, or if you don't want to have an OnlyFans, or, you know, do any of these things, okay. I mean, do I think using someone just for their money or for food is kind of ridiculous? Yeah, sure. But honestly, if, you know, I'm not even no, I've had it. Listen, why? Just why? Every girl my age taking all kinds of birth control to avoid teen pregnancy versus me having 3 kids by 20. Okay? I mean, you're aware that most people, I mean, a lot of people don't want kids at all ever in their life. A lot of people do think their education or, like, getting their career started is more important to them personally. So yeah, they do get to take birth control to not get pregnant, to build their career or study or whatever. So again, yeah, if you want to have kids and if you're capable of taking care of them and raising them well, go off. Because I feel like a lot of people, when they're 20, having kids might not be a good idea because they're not financially stable. They're not mentally ready to take care of kids. And if you then still decide to have kids, even though you have no idea how you're going to raise them or what you're going to do with, like, money, then it's weird. But if you have the ability to take care of them and you have enough money, honestly, go off. Like, I don't care what you do with your life. Just, you know... Okay, I need someone I can vibe with, but it's hard because I'm so different. Again, this is the subreddit in a nutshell. Yeah. And meanwhile, they just say things or are interested in things that so many other people are interested in. Sure, it's not what's considered mainstream, maybe. But just because someone isn't considered mainstream doesn't mean you won't find a lot of people that are interested in the same thing and that you will vibe with. You know, this seems weird. I'd rather do this than go to a spa. Not your typical girl. Listen, if you had just posted this with, I'd rather do this than go to the spa, I wouldn't even come for it. Because, sure, if you would rather go to a shooting range and practice shooting guns, go off. I mean, it's American and I don't understand, but go off. But then being like, not your typical girl, just, again, has the vibes of, no, but I'm better than your typical girl. And it's low-key misogynistic and it's silly, so stop it. Okay, most girls want too much. I just want something like this. I mean, first of all, you're aware that that's not all they're gonna do, ever, is sit on the couch and have a beer together while watching a movie or something. Sure, chilling on the couch together and watching stuff is nice. I love it. I love to do it. But you're aware that that's not all most people do. And again, why are you coming for the people? Like, if you are someone who loves going to the gym or loves hiking or loves going shopping or whatever, that's cool too. Like, who cares? Know what you like and, you know, do what you like comfortably, live comfortably, and find someone who is interested in the same things, but don't come for other people who don't like the same things, because guess what? Forcing other people to try to enjoy the same things you enjoy or trying to shame other people is just a waste of time. It's so ridiculous. Y'all be jealous of y'all's friends and I be in love with mine, rooting for them always. We are not the same. Okay, this is weird. Because I know a lot of people are friends with someone kind of in as a I can't even say the word, frenemy type situation where they actually don't like their company. They're just using them for like info or something because they want to like talk about them behind their back because they think gossiping is so much fun they have to be friends with someone they don't actually like. That's weird. I will agree with you. That just seems like a super shitty thing to do to other people. Because chances are this other person, well, either they feel the same way about you, then you're both weird, or they do generally think you enjoy being friends with them and you enjoy spending time together. So honestly, I kind of want to come for this, but I kind of don't. Because I do think it's just weird. And I do think you should support your friends and want them to do well, you know, and kind of support each other. So I'm not coming for it, but I am, I guess, because again, the whole we're not the same just seems so weird. Template to get thousands of upvotes on r/notliketheother. Girl 1 likes colorful stuff, has blonde hair, does what they enjoy. Girl 2 likes stuff, has dark hair, does what they enjoy. For some reason they're kissing now. I can tell you why, because a lot of people, especially people who enjoy the subreddit of r/notliketheother, are gonna be people that are so sick of people kind of tearing each other down that they just think it's hilarious that, you know, people recognize, hey, we can have differences but still get along well. And lesbianism is also like always a good idea to throw in, I guess. I don't know. But honestly, it's just less frustrating than the, oh, they hate each other because they listen to different music. You know, it's just refreshing to see something like this, you know? I'm not like the other girls, she said, golden skin shimmering in the summer sun. And she wasn't. She was a rotisserie chicken that I bought, took outside, and performed a small skit with in the parking lot before eating it in my car while sobbing loudly. I felt like this was a nice place to end this video on. Because this is the other type of post that I will really enjoy. It's either comic that take the absolute shit out of the actual, not like the other girls' posters of being like, no, but I'm different and that's why I'm better. You know, where they just end up kissing instead. Or just absolute shit posts. Because, are you okay, man? Like, are you doing okay? Because I feel like eating a whole rotisserie chicken in your car while crying is not really something I would expect of a person doing well. So I hope you're feeling better now. Maybe you were just really hungry and the chicken helped. I hope. Who knows? But honestly, posts like these, they're just funny. Because as much as we like angry upvoting something because it's so frustrating that people are like that, I think we still prefer posts like these or more wholesome posts, you know? Either way, this was fun, I guess. I actually kind of enjoy ranting because I get angry a lot, so I might as well rant about it, you know? So this was actually more fun than expected. But either way, I hope you're hydrated. I hope you also enjoyed this video, and I'll be back in a few days with my next video.